Welcome team. Working through exercise 16J today. We're talking about tax allowances. So we're using this table at the top here as our table of information for the first few questions that we're going to be working on. So let's have a look at question number 2 to start off with. Darkshi earns $115,000 each year. What's his chargeable income? Okay. Now what we do here is we notice that there's a tax allowance, a very generous one. That means that you don't pay any tax on your first $60,000 of income. So what we want to do first is to find the chargeable income. We take the total income that Darkshi earns, which is $115,000. Then we subtract the $60,000 from that, and I think that gives us, is it $55,000? That's right, isn't it? Yeah, $55,000. Okay, so that's now the chargeable income. That means he can pay tax on $55,000. Now, the second thing is he's paying tax at 25%. So we find out how much tax he pays by going the $55,000 that he earns. Then we multiply that by 25% to find the amount of tax. Now, if we do that, 55,000 times 0.25 or times 25%, so he's paying a grand total of $13,750 in tax. Now, to find his net annual income, that means how much he has after he has been taxed. You're going to take, first of all, the tax allowance that he didn't pay tax on, so he managed to keep all of that, which is nice for him. Plus, you're going to take the $55,000 that he is able to be taxed on, then you're going to subtract from that the $13,750 which he paid in tax. Okay, so when we do that, what does that give us? $101,000, I think, and $101,000 and $250, something like that, I think. Okay, that sounds plausible. Because yeah, of course, the other way of doing it, the other way of doing it would be just to take this $13,750 off his original amount of $115,000. That would be probably a little bit smarter. Okay, well, we're going to try, I'm not going to do all of these because I really can't be bothered. I'll do 3A and 3B. Now, how much income tax will Tariq pay if his annual salary is $60,000? Well, if it's $60,000 and the tax allowance is $60,000, which means he doesn't have to pay any tax, he's going to pay $0. Oh, that was nice. That was nice and easy. Now, what about how much income tax will Tariq pay if he earns $600,000? Now, that sounds really nice. So, first of all, he's going to be paying tax on $540,000, and the reason for that is because we take that not $540. Good gracious me. Okay. We're going to take $40,000 away from our, $60,000 away from our total of $600,000. Oh, I was right. Yeah, okay. Sorry, just having a brain fade here. Alright, so $540,000. Now we're going to times that amount that he is able to be taxed on by the tax rate of 25%. And this will get how much tax poor old Tariq will have to pay. So that means that he'll be paying $135,000 in tax. Ching ching. Okay, so now that's all I'm going to do for B. Now I'm going to go to 4, and I'm going to just look at Tariq's monthly net salary in case A and B. So in case A, he's getting $60,000. He's not paying any tax, so we're just going to divide that by 12 to find out how much he's going to earn each month, which obviously is going to be $5,000. Now, the second case, this case here, where he does pay tax, is going to be a little bit more complex. So we've got to work out how much money he will have after tax, first of all. So we go 600,000, which is his initial amount of money. Then we're going to subtract the tax that he pays, which is 135,000. And then we're going to divide that by 12, and that will tell us how much money he will get in his hand each month. So $600,000 take away $135,000 is $465,000, and then we divide that by 12, and he's raking in $38,750 per month. Okay. Well, number 5. Melinda. This is going backwards. She's paying $12,000 in income tax last year. So, first of all, if she pays $12,000 and the tax rate was 25%, to find out how much she was taxed on, you're going to times that by 4. Okay? Or 1 over 20. Times it by 4. So if you look at this example up here, you can see that timesing by 25% is like timesing by a quarter, because it's 0.25. So to go the other way, you're going to divide by 0.25 or times by 4. So we could do it. We could do it by dividing or timesing. So you could divide by 0.25 or times by 4. So I'm going to take this $12,000 that Melinda paid in tax, and I'm going to divide it by 0.25, and that should give me the chargeable income. And in this case, that's going to be $48,000. B. What was her net salary? That means how much money she's getting after she's paid tax per month. Oh no, per year, right? Because the next one's monthly. So her net salary. Remember, she has the $60,000, which she doesn't pay tax on. That's the tax allowance. And then she has got the $48,000, but because it's net, we have to take away how much she paid in tax, which is this $12,000. So it's essentially $60,000 plus 48 take away 12, so that's $36,000. So I think it should be $96,000. To find her net monthly salary, we're going to take the $96,000 and we're going to divide it by 12, which is 12 eighths and 96, so $8,000. And her gross salary is simply going to be the $60,000, the tax allowance, plus the $48,000, which gives us $108,000. Okay, and that's that one. I'm going to do number 6 for you as well from this second table. This time we've only got a tax allowance of $10,000, and then after that the first $20,000 is taxed at 10%, the next $20,000 at 20%, and the excess at 40%. Sorry. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to see how much Anil pays his chargeable income. Well, you can see that the tax allowance is $10,000, so chargeable income is going to be 48,500 take away 10,000, which is 38,500. B, the amount of tax he pays. Well, you can see that he's going to pay 20,000 into here. So there will be 20,000 at the 10%. And then you can see that you've got 18,500 left, and that's going to go into this bucket here. How did I get that 18,500? Well, I subtracted 20,000 from the chargeable income here. So 18,500. I'm going to times that by 20%. And there's nothing in this excess bucket, so we can ignore that. So when we do this, we're going to get 2,000 plus 20% of 18,500. So altogether, I think I'm getting this as $5,700 in tax. Now the net income is the total income take away tax. So his total income was $48,000. Oh, sorry, it was $48,500, and we're going to subtract that $5,700. So 48,500 minus 5,700 is equal to, I think, $42,800, and that would be that. Well, I hope this is helpful. I hope it makes sense. Let me know if you've got any questions.